Oh boy, I want to hear your guys' take on this one. I mean, okay, as far as it goes right now, this is still just like conjecture. It's just rumors. It's not 100% by any means, and I don't think we'll ever get confirmation here unless somebody big like Elliot Friedman confirms it or something. But it seems pretty reputable. If like the PK Subban that we know and love as fans, like it makes sense, I would say. But if read this tweet that came on my timeline yesterday, okay? And it's from Patrick Lortie. He says, can't 100% confirm that this is true, but two different NHL employees have told me that PK Subban has his eyes set on either a Go Habs Go reunion or a final shot at the Cup with the Leafs. That were the only two options in his mind. When both doors closed, he was done. And this follow-up, at 33, he wanted to choose where he wanted to finish his career. He knew the back issues were going to prevent him from being the PK of old, but he still had gas left in the tank for one more run. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but to me, that's pretty sad if that was the case. Like, not even on a PTO to the Leafs or the Habs. I mean, I'll let you guys know a little secret. I had a video coming out like an hour before PK announced his retirement talking about if the Habs or the Leafs should sign him. And, I mean, it would have been such, like, selfishly, it would have been such a Cinderella story ending if he would have went back to the Montreal Canadiens. I know they're rebuilding. I know they got to get the young kids playing. But I was going to talk about in the video how these guys like Justin Barron, like Caden Gooley, like xhekaj, they need, like Logan Mailloux as well, like they need another year of either being insulated or sheltered or another year of development in Laval. I think that having PK on that right side to give the kids another year to develop would have absolutely been beneficial. It would have made a ton of the fans super happy. He would have come back with some of that razzle-dazzle. Would have been great. And then you never know. What if they make a Cinderella run to maybe squeeze into the playoffs with PK Subban? It's so sad that we didn't get that. I would have loved to see that. And as far as the Leafs go, his hometown team, that would have been, Habs fans would have not been happy about that, but it would have been really, really interesting to see and cool. And I don't know, I for one would have been absolutely on board with seeing that. Either of them. I mean, selfishly, I've always been a big PK fan. I've been watching PK Subban since his first game, since he broke in with the Habs in the 09-10 season, and they went on that playoff run, magical, to the third round and lost out there. I fell in love with the kid, and ever since then, I've loved it. I was not happy with the trade that sent Weber to Montreal for him, and I always had a tiny bit of resentment for Shea Weber, knowing like, hey, if PK Subban was on this team, this would have been so cool to see, but look, it was a good move. At the end of the day, the leadership and the stability that Weber brought and the razzle-dazzle that PK brought to Nashville, they both went to one cup final each. Somebody said it, I heard the other day, it's so true. It's a tie, man. That trade is just a tie between both sides. Both went to a cup final. Both careers ended pretty much at the same time. The point totals were not that different. The assistance and the help they gave to their teams was pretty much the same. The only leg up you can really give was that Weber stayed longer with the Habs than PK did with the Preds, but hey, that's you're splitting hairs there, right? So I mean, to me, it just sucks that PK couldn't come back full circle, finish his career where it started, one last run around with the Montreal Canadiens. It sucks because in hockey it's super rare. It's not like in football with Tom Brady where a guy will retire and then come back. Like in hockey, usually when the hockey players lace them up, they're laced up for good. Like they're done. It's beer and pizza on the patio with a cottage time. So it sucks that, I mean, PK's not going to get another chance to come back and have a Cinderella story ending with the Montreal Canadiens. I wanted to see it so bad. And I know the Habs, they're not necessarily going to be world beaters this year. They're not going to be the Colorado Avalanche. But still, I wanted to see PK on that team. It would have been so cool. And I was really disappointed when I saw that news yesterday. At 33 years old, relatively young still, compared to what we thought. Like, when the PK and Shea Weber deal went down, everybody was saying PK's younger. He's going to play more than Shea Weber will. And I mean, like, he got, what, one extra season of hockey than Shea Weber did? And Shea Weber's not even officially retired yet, but PK is. So it's just really strange how that one turned out. I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. Shea Weber playing well, being retired, not playing longer, being retired after PK Subban. So, man, what an interesting turn of events. I would have loved to see it. I want to know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Of course, as usual, make sure you let me know about it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.